Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be a special video on 8 things that I need to be in GTA 6 coming out next year. Now, and I don't need to explain nothing. We're going to get right into the video. Let's go. So first things first, let's talk about this story. We get 2 playable characters in the state of Leonida, aka Florida, home to several cities including the iconic Vice City, aka Miami from the iconic GTA Vice City. Now we see in the trailer that the characters Lucia and I believe Jason are in a life of crime, but the story will have to dive into why and how they end up where they are. Now we know the protagonists, but who are the villains? Who are the bad guys? Who are the side characters? And are they gonna be as impactful as the characters in GTA 4 and 5? Now me personally, I like a story similar to GTA 4 because it definitely had more of a dark undertones compared to 5. To me, the story in 4 was way more serious and had more depth to it when compared to 5, having more of a goofier, lighter side. So the story needs to be there. We need more in-depth story. Alright, so for number 2, accessibility to social media. Now in the trailer that we got, social media for sure will be more prevalent in this game due to the crazy times that we live in right now. But what Rockstar always does right with their games is to keep up with the times. They definitely keep up with current events in the world and somehow put it into their games, which makes them the best of the best, like the best of the best developers. This game needs to implement social media with anything that's trending. How many people are following you, going live with certain situations, or just randomly posting things on the internet. Like, just imagine you out in Vice City and you're doing something crazy and then you have a random NPC recording you and then it's trending all over. Like, that would be wild. So like little stuff like that, detail, we need more of in this game. Alright, so at number 3, character builds with Lucia and Jason. Bring back the character builds. Just like how in GTA San Andreas we got to customize and build CJ any way we could, we need that in GTA 6. If you want to be fat, skinny, jacked, look like a fitness model, IG model, or just be a straight bum, you have the option to do just that. I love the mini games in San Andreas where you go into the gym or you eat out at food spots, because that really impacted the way you looked in the game. Also, add in different fighting styles like they did in San Andreas. I had CJ out here knowing karate. Looking back, San Andreas was way ahead of its time. At number 4, we need to make the cops more realistic. Now I know this sounds crazy, but hear me out. So as well, we all know the cops are no joke in GTA once you hit a certain number of stars. What we need to make this game even more realistic is to add in the behavioral aspects of how cops react to the player or interact with the player. Add in certain touches or detailed situations that cause stars, like not holstering guns in certain public areas or having random NPCs call the police if they start to find you suspicious. Mafia 3 really did a good job with this, where you would end up in certain neighborhoods. But for the people who have played Mafia 3, y'all know that was set in a different time, if you know what I mean. Now, if Rockstar wanted to really take it there, they could, but we'll see. Alright, so at number 5, the driving and the cars need to be more realistic. They can make GTA 6 with a mix of realistic features of 4, but not as arcadey as in 5. It would be the perfect blend. We all know the driving in GTA was to the point where it was just too much on the weight of the car and driving in 4. They tried to make it as realistic as possible, but just didn't execute the plan all that well. In 5, it had better driving, but all the cars mostly felt the same way. Add in cars with either manual or automatic shift, that would be dope. I need this game to be as detailed as Red Dead Redemption 2, and if they were to add that feature in, with how you drive, like the foreign cars or older generation cars, that would be fire. Car meetups or car events definitely need to be a thing in this as well, and it can't be a GTA game without any cars and racing. So at number 6, animals and wildlife. Looking at the trailer for the game, we did see a few animals and wildlife, but I'm pretty sure that this is going to be added in as well. We just need to have as much wildlife interaction and sea life as possible in this game compared to what they did to Red Dead Redemption 2. Now just imagine fighting with some gators in the swamps and Everglades, or like jet skiing with dolphins. That would be dope. So add in any type of mini games to where you can fish or hunt. We need to implement little detailed stuff like that. Alright, so at number 7, cameos to previous games. We need cameos in this game, please. I would be genuinely surprised if we do not see or hear about any of the characters in previous games, specifically in Vice City. Bruh, if we were to actually see Tommy Vercetti in GTA 6, I would straight lose it. Even if we don't see him, we have to at least hear about him in the game. Now, remember in Vice City how he throughout the game he was running a whole bunch of different businesses, so we could possibly run into stuff like that. Or we could possibly hear about the Vercetti estate, or even drive near it, or possibly buy it. I don't know. Again, I'm just reaching at this point, but you never know. So yeah, there needs to be callbacks with this game for sure. Characters even in 5 might even be hurt in this game too. Anything is possible at this point. Last but not least, at number 8, DLC. We need DLC. Now, look, I know the game hasn't even came out yet, but am I wrong though? Like, am I wrong? Rockstar knew they did us dirty by not adding any DLC for 5, but yet we got a whole bunch of different add-ons and heist and different missions for the online multiplayer. They built on so much for the multiplayer that it's just another new game just by itself. There was supposed to be a list of games that we could have gotten over the past years for 5, and I am so disappointed looking back at that, because we could have had magic. We could have had greatness like we did with the Ballad of Gay Tony or the Lost and Damned, like how they did with GTA 4. Rockstar, please have DLC for this game, because there is so much you can do with this universe. You have the ability to add in new and old characters, so let's see if they can really do that. Alright guys, so those are going to be my 8 things that I need in GTA 6. Now, comment down below on what you think should be in this game, or whatever I had missed. But that's just my personal list on what I think that we need for this game that's coming out next year. Now, hopefully throughout the couple months, we're going to have some trailers coming through that'll give us more character depth or character info, gameplay. So we'll see. But if you are new, please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I can do some more breakdowns, analysis. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.